Hi, Editing Taylor here. We're going to be going back in time to the beginning of July for this vlog. Just a fun finishing up projects, crocheting, watching some TV kind of studio vlog. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And we just have a few more of these kind of going back in time videos, and then we'll be all caught up, and then it's like time to move. I'm super excited, so I will see you guys at the end. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor, and this is just going to be a weekend vlog. I have nothing to do, and I have quite a few books that I've been wanting to kind of move through my physical TBR, and quite a few projects that I would like to get done. So I think we're going to mesh together a reading vlog and like kind of a crochet vlog. Right now it's about 8 p.m. on Friday night. I just brewed myself a nice cup of tea. This is honey chamomile, and it's just very, very, very comforting. I moved my craft table over here. You can't see it, but now I'm sitting on my floor, and I've just been feeling such a rut recently, and I'm not sure how to get out of it. So I guess I'm just gonna do what I do best, and we're going to read and crochet. I've been trying to work on a peekaboo top by Passionate Kelsey here on YouTube. So I've got almost both cups done, and then I would need to like do the bottom and stuff. This is for a music festival I'm going to in August, and I'm very excited about that. I just need to get my stuff done. And then I've got two mandala ponchos to finish. This one is like a multicolored cotton one. So this one I need to weave the ends in and then create the rest of it, or like stitch it together and stuff. I have woven in the ends on 2 panels, but I just need to do the other 2. And then if you watched my like cabin vlog, I know that one's kind of long, but I did talk about this mandala poncho for myself, just this red and orange one. So I would like to finish this eventually, so I really want to be productive this weekend. I also need to film like my reading wrap up, and I want to do a mid-year book freak out tag. I think that'd be really fun. I also really need to get some editing done. I'm gonna be going out of town on Tuesday for something really fun, but I just don't know how much to like tell you guys at this point. It's gonna come soon enough. I mean, I've talked about how I'm moving, but it kind of like pertains to that. But yeah, so like those are some of the projects so it's gonna be the sneak a peek top, and then I'm gonna make a ruffle skirt to go along with it to make like a matching set. I'm really excited about that, and I know the skirt's gonna take me a long time, so I want to make sure I get the top done so that I can kind of go to town on the skirt. In terms of books that I'm reading, I need to finish Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I just started it today, and I'm about 33% into it, and my audiobook expires in 2 days because I use the Libby app. So I have Dark Matter that I need to finish, that I will finish this weekend because I do want to read it. It just, it's very interesting. I'm 33% into it, so I'm like, it's 10 hours long, so I'm about 3 hours in. It's just very different, very different. And then I also have Beach Read by Emily Henry. I do have that one in a physical copy, but sometimes I like to listen to my physical copy books on audiobook because it's just easier for me. That's how I like to read 90% of the time, is through audiobooks. That's what I've found works for my life. So I also have I've been reading The Son of Neptune by Rick Riordan. I did check them out from the library, but then they're also on Kindle Unlimited, so I put them on my Kindle because I like to really like curl up in bed. So So I have Daisy Hates the Great Undoing. This one's almost 500 pages. I would like to try and finish this weekend because I do want to get into Magnolia Park's Into the Dark. It just like, I don't know, I'm just like so into these. And like I really liked Daisy Hates, so I'm excited to see where this one goes. I just, I want it now. I want it now. Like, I just want to, like, go like this and have everything, like, seep into my brain cells. And then I also have Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. I bought this a couple weeks ago. And honestly, the way that people talk about these books kind of give me the same vibes as Magnolia Park's. Even though I know that this one goes, it, like, follows a bunch of different characters. I know I could also read this on my Kindle. So maybe if I, like, read the physical book, maybe I'll, like, switch back and forth if I want to, like, read this before I go to bed. I turned on an aquarium, like, ambience thing. It's like a live aquarium, just of these fishes. Having a great grand old time. I've just been sitting on the floor. I have my pillow and, like, my reading thing. And a brew. My little baby's with me. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, I think I'm gonna start Daisy Hates the Great Undoing. And then we'll see where things go, because I don't know, the end of The Long Way Home was just like so wild that I'm just like, okay, I need to know. I need to know what happens, and I need to know right now. After I finished filming the last clip last night, I started Daisy Hates the Great Undoing and just went to bed. It was probably around 8:39 and I was just like, you know what, I'm tired. Just because it's Friday, I don't have to stay up late. Like, I don't know, yeah. So I read until about 10:30, I think. And I got to page 107, and like it just keeps going and going and going. It's so fast paced. I really like the beginning of it. I think that, you know, we're filling in a couple gaps of the year. There's kind of like a lost year per se between the first Magnolia Parks book and then Magnolia Hates the Long Way Home. And so this fills in a couple things of like kind of what our characters were doing during that year. It really wasn't a whole lot because I feel like Magnolia is the catalyst for everything. But I really like where this is going. I'm excited to see kind of how, I mean, her main love interest is Christian, so obviously they're gonna like find their way back to each other. That's the whole point. I'm also excited to see what Julian is up to. The menace. But yeah, I definitely feel confident that I could finish this book this weekend. I just can't believe I sat down and read 100 pages at once. Like, that's not something I've done for a really long time, so it felt really good. And then I finished the second cup of this crop top this morning and then started on the bottom edging. Normally I really wouldn't make crop tops out of acrylic yarn. Really liked the way like this stuff looked. I thought it was really pretty, and I did make one before when I went to New Orleans and I really didn't have any problems. So I just figured, you know, I don't know, if they're just for me, I don't think there's any harm in it. So yeah, just kind of working on that, watching a little bit of YouTube this morning. And then I do have some errands I have to run today, but I think that'll be a later in the day development. Okay, so I finished this hat. I only had a few rows left. Honestly, it's a little small. I wish I had done like one more row of this, but I think it turned out pretty good. So I got that done. I'm gonna weave in those ends, and then I also finished the crop top. I tried it on, fits well. I just need to redo the corset back a little bit, just like restring the strings. Yeah, so finished 2 projects this morning, and I think my next course of action is going to be weaving in some ends. I like kind of had a pile over by my closet of things that I wanted to weave in, so I'm gonna work on that for a little bit. Hi! What time is it? It isn't even 10 a.m. That is wild to me. I got up at like 6:30 this morning, which is not normal for me on a Saturday. I'm currently starting on the skirt, just the ribbing part, and I have sewn in or woven in 3 of the 4 panel ends and stuff for this. I don't know. I think I'm finally ready to start season 2 of House of the Dragon, but I really think I need something to eat first, but I just like don't know what I want, so we're having a little bit of inner turmoil. Oh goodness. I do need to run some errands later today. Like I need to go to my storage unit, and I also need to bring up like my inventory, and honestly I think I might start packing. I'm leaving on Tuesday, and I'm gonna be gone for a while, like 5 days. So I'm just trying to kind of figure out in what order I want to do things. And then I'm like, okay, well, like, how can I work on different projects or like finish things? I wove in a lot of ends, so like that's good. I want to read my book. Oh gosh, the day is still young, but I feel like I've done so much already. And somebody just needs to be in my lap. Yeah. Oh, it's so nice when you come sit with me. Okay, hi. It is later in the day now. Not by much. It's 2 p.m. And I did some shopping. I went to my storage unit, and then I went to Michael's, and what was it? I stopped into Old Navy and Buckle, and then I went to the mall. So I'm just gonna show you what I bought. I really didn't get a whole lot. Clothing shopping can be like really difficult for me sometimes. So I really try to buy pieces that I know I like, that I'm going to wear for a long time, because I can just kind of be picky. So the first thing I got was this top from Buckle. It's just like a black shirt, a bit oversized, but then it has these nice like seam details on the back. But yeah, so I got that one, and then I popped over to the mall because I wanted to pop into Victoria's Secret. Some of my like really old t-shirts and things are from Victoria's Secret. I just really like the way that their stuff is made. Not necessarily like their cotton yoga pants, but like their t-shirts and stuff, and they were having their semi-annual sale, which I didn't know about, so that's pretty cool. I did get a few intimate things that I'm not going to show on camera, but for clothing I got a pair of black sweatpants, and they just have this little P on the side, and it looks like they do have pockets as well. And so I got those because now I have one pair of sweatpants, but before I didn't have like any pair of sweatpants to like lounge around in, and the previous sweatpants I had were actually from Victoria's Secret, and they like held up I think since like high school. Like had them for a long time, but my butt has my booty just got too bootylicious, I guess. And then the second thing I got is this zip up sweatshirt. It's just this like cream color, or kind of like an Aran like off-white, and it has that same kind of like little P, but it's really like understated. Yeah, that like laurel, I think this is called a laurel wreath. It's on a lot of stuff right now that's like out because pickleball is the new thing. But yeah, I'm really excited. I have been wanting like some nice sweats, and there were some that were at Target that I recently tried on. They were like sweatsuits, but I didn't really like them all that much. I found them to be kind of poor quality, and I'm trying to buy things that I know I'll wear and keep for many years. And I think that we all kind of try to do that, or I don't know, I know that I'm not the only one who does it, I guess. I just, a lot of my clothes are getting a little bit older, and I wear them a lot. Like, I'm sure you've seen this in like every video I've made the past couple months or so. And there's nothing wrong with repeating stuff. It's just, you know, as you wash it, they wear down, and clothes just aren't, unfortunately, they're not meant to last anymore. So yeah, I also went and got Panera, so I had lunch, and I am just like honestly tired. Anytime I leave my house and I come back, I'm just like, oh, let me just curl up and sleep. So I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do now. A nap does sound really nice. Sounds really, really nice. I think I'll just see, you know, what's on YouTube. Or I watched the first episode of House of the Dragon season 2, and I really liked it. So I'll definitely like I'll like catch up, because I think it's just 3 episodes right now, and the new one comes out tomorrow, I know. But yeah, I did weave in all of the ends on like these 3 guys, and then I finished up this, or yeah, weaving in all the ends on those. I mean, like, I've been getting quite a lot done today, and then going shopping and stuff, and I'm so proud of myself. I went to Michael's and I like looked up the yarn, didn't buy any yarn. I almost bought some new markers, but I have markers, you know. I would love to have like a big collection of a bunch of different markers and stuff, because I've been really enjoying like bullet journaling and stuff, and I like using those, but I don't need them, you know. It just would have been a $20 to spend. But then, you know, instead of doing that, I was able to spend money on new clothing. That like need is like not the proper term, I don't think, but well, I mean, I didn't have any sweatpants and I work from home, so I think that's kind of wild. And then just like something to lounge in and throw on. I don't know, I'm excited about that, and I'm like proud of myself for, it's always easier to buy like things like yarn or books or, you know, markers. I just have like a weird relationship with buying clothing. I don't know. If you have a weird relationship with buying clothing, let me know in the comments. I just feel like nothing fits properly anymore, and it's a matter of like adjusting to my body. But bodies are just bodies, and I try not to like think about it too hard. It's like, I don't think my body is bad. There are no bad bodies. It's just clothing is just terrible. I hate having to clothes shop, and it like is very difficult for me to do on my own sometimes. So honestly, that is like something I'm really proud of, that I did that today. And like then it's just, you know, clothes are expensive, so it's like the money aspect of it. But, you know, I spent money on clothes today, and like I'm kind of proud of myself about that. Okay, I need to stop. Okay, rant over, but let me know in the comments below if you've got a weird relationship with buying clothing, and maybe some things that you do to overcome that. I will talk with you guys later. Look, I need to weave in the ends, but I finished like putting it together, and then I did the neck piece here that I still need to cut off. But look, oh my goodness. I am like so proud of myself with this one. I used yarn that was already in my stash for all of it, so I was really proud of myself for that, like not spending money to create a project that I really wanted to do. I'm going to be wearing this to a music festival that I'm going to in August. and I get so intimidated, but I feel like I'm kind of getting over my, I guess like a little bit of like a fear or aversion to weaving in ends. It feels good to kind of feel that way. I also didn't realize how big this was going to be. Like, I'm really happy with the length of it. So as you can see, it kind of goes down. I'd say the point of this is like my mid-thigh right now. I'm not going to put any tassels on it because like I just personally don't always like doing that. I think that all the colors, they just look really cool together. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll weave in these ends tonight, but it's really not that many. So if I do it today or tomorrow, it's not going to really make a difference because this is done a month in advance. Gosh, these colors just look great. Honestly, this kind of looks like something that I would see in like an Urban Outfitters or something. That's what it reminds me of. Not to like gas myself up or anything, but that's what it makes me feel like. And then I still working away on the skirt. Obviously this is not a lot right now, so just trying to hammer away on that. I'm not sure what else I want to do for the rest of the night. I think I said I had noodles and company for lunch, and then I had this gnarly stomach ache, so I napped from about 2 to 4. And then I've been working on putting this together, and obviously now it's together. Hey guys, it is pretty late. Well, it's 9:30. It's that time of night where you either kind of are like, okay, I'm winding down, or you're hunkering down to stay up all night. And I think I'm starting to wind down. That was so aggressive. So I finally started on the 4th panel of the mandala poncho that I'm making for myself with the Red Heart Ombre yarn in hot sauce. And I am probably halfway through now. I definitely won't be like putting that together tonight. I'm watching Destiny Sidwell's reading wrap up. I have a glass of white wine. I'm trying to decide what I want to do once this video is done. I filmed a couple videos and I'm really happy with the way like filming went. I don't know, you know when you like do something, at least for me, sometimes when I finish filming something I'm like, that was good, that felt good, that was fun. That's what it's supposed to be. That's why I do this. It's fun for me, and I'm happy to be like cultivating this community with you guys. There's nothing like barefoot Moscato. That's what this is. It's just the regular barefoot Moscato. I haven't had it in so long. I'm also wearing one of those sweatshirts that well, the only sweatshirt that I purchased today, that Victoria's Secret pink one. So it's really soft and it fits really well. So yeah. But yeah, I could catch up with House of the Dragon. What do I mean I don't know what I'm gonna do after this? I should catch up with House of the Dragon. I liked the first episode a lot. Let me know if you've watched it down below. I would love to talk more about it. But I'm just surprised at 2 characters doing their thing. Because in season 1 it wasn't okay, but now it is. And I'm just like, you know, okay. Cheers. Hopefully your Saturday night is so fun. I'm watching episode 2 of House of the Dragon. And like season 1 was already probably some of the best TV I've ever watched. But oh my god. I think like I watched episode 1, I'm on season 2, I'm only 15 minutes into episode 2. This might be the best acting I think I've ever watched. I don't know what they did. But this is amazing. I also love Alicent Hightower. Like if there's one thing that I loved in season 1, it's Alicent Hightower and Rhaenyra Targaryen. Like I is that small castle and how, like, oh my god. I just needed you to know that apparently. I don't know how, like, this episode ends, but this has to be the best episode of TV I think I've ever watched. I know a lot of people want to say, oh god, the one that walks with a cane, he's a Harrenhal. They want to say that, like, he's Littlefinger of this season, but I personally think, or like of Hot D, I think that the White Worm is the Littlefinger of Hot D, or like Viserys, kind of like that perfect mix between the two, because they were both they were so good up here. Such good planners, and just like so, but like the White Worm, she's both like cunning and calculated, but also she's got her little spiders. I am just like in awe. I feel like everything I'm watching, at least this second episode, I'm like, Aemond, who is like the king in King's Landing. So you have, he's like the usurper. I don't know, whatever team you are. I'm personally Team Rhaenyra, but that's just me. I think it's hard because I think Otto Hightower instigated a lot of stuff. Like, I think Otto Hightower is, I think he's like a Tywin Lannister of like this series. And then Aemond Targaryen is, he's like a Joffrey, but he's not as he's not as relentless. Like, I think Joffrey, he just does a good job at being a villain, whereas I think like Aemond last season, or not Aemond, yeah, Aegon. I think Aegon does a good job at being villain, but I think, at least in that first episode, I think they were trying to like almost paint him, it's like, oh, he's changed, it's like better now, he's taking the crown seriously, he's like really taking this seriously. I don't know, I'm just like really enjoying this, and I like want to finish and like catch up, but I just keep having like so many thoughts. Like, I wish I could like take this down scene by scene and like annotate it, but I can't, and that's okay. If I have to rewatch it and take notes, oh, how hard that would be. Hi guys, it is Sunday. I haven't done a whole lot today. I didn't wake up hungover, but I definitely was having some like tummy issues, I think because of the wine I drank, and maybe I didn't like eat enough, probably. I'm not quite sure, but I got Wendy's for kind of like a breakfast lunch, a brunch of Baconator fries and 4 chicken nuggets, if you will. And I finished Dark Matter because it was like due today at 3, so I finished that about noon and took a nap, got my oil changed, so I'm ready for my little road trip. And I have been working very diligently on this skirt. I just tried it on and it's still too short, but I definitely have enough yarn to like finish it and then put on ruffles, and I'm very excited for that. So I'm just doing my thing. I would like to read, but I'm just like so ungodly uncomfortable right now, and I don't know why. Like I said, my stomach really hurt like when I woke up, but even though I wasn't like hungover, and then I don't really have any food in the house, so I just ate like white rice because that seemed apparently better than going to the store. I'm just hanging out. Watching some YouTube. I did catch up on House of the Dragon, and I do want to watch the new episode tonight, I think. recap stuff keeps popping up on my YouTube, since I love watching like Game of Thrones theories, and then obviously like season 1 of House of the Dragon, like deep dives and stuff. So I do want to watch the 3rd episode. Oh, and then maybe some of those. I have not read any of my physical books that I wanted to this weekend. I wanted to read more. I mean, I did. I finished Dark Matter, and so like I have 2 books done for the month already, which is pretty cool. I just like haven't sat down and like read a ton, but oh well. It's back to work tomorrow, which crazy to think about. I'm like so tired and my tummy hurts. I'm trying to be real brave about it. Hi guys, so that's where the vlog ends. Things were just kind of at a weird spot. I definitely had a bit of a weird July, but thank you so much for watching this video. I really did have a fun time making it and finishing up all of those projects. All of them are ones you're going to see in an upcoming video talking about all of my Lollapalooza outfits, and then I have been posting quite a bit on my Instagram about them and like me wearing them at the festival and stuff. So if you want to go check me out on Instagram at TAYD Creations, give me a follow, that would be great. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I'm very happy with, you know, where things are heading right now, and I would love for you guys to come along with me. So I will see you next time. Bye.